Welcome back to the Map for College learning community. My name is Ernest Manelli, founder of My Action Plan for College. And today's video will focus on the importance of a small detail, but a detail that comes up consistently on standardized tests. And that would be what my high school math teacher referred to as magic right triangles. There are a couple of sets of number combinations that when you see them in any relative form, you would know that that's a magic right triangle. So what do I mean by a magic right triangle? If you have a right triangle with a short side of 3 with a medium side of 4, you know that the hypotenuse, according to the Pythagorean Theorem, the hypotenuse would have to be 5. So that's what you call a 3, 4, 5 triangle, because side A squared, 3 squared, plus side B squared, 4 squared. So 3 squared will be 9, 4 squared will be 16, 9 plus 16 will be 25. And that would equal the hypotenuse squared, which is 5 squared will be 25. 25 equals 25. There's a match. But it's important to know that when you see on a standardized test, it doesn't have to be a 3, 4, 5. It could be a representation thereof. It could be a 6, 8, 10. So anything proportionally that is 3, 4, 5 or proportionally thereof could be 30, 40, 50. But it would have to be a right triangle, and it would have to meet those guidelines of 3, 4, 5. So 3, 4, 5 is one magic triangle. Another magic triangle would be 5, 12, 13. So again, you could have a proportion thereof. You could scale up and say, well, 50, 120, and then the hypotenuse would be 130, 5, 12, 13, effectively. The reason I mentioned these two specific magic right triangles is that I was going through a series of practice tests for both the SAT and for the ACT, and I was just looking for certain patterns of information and question categories and that sort of thing. And I came across on 3 different tests, without even trying, I came across a magic triangle either on the SAT or the ACT or both. And in some cases, it was just one question in the entire cycle. So, like, it might be one question amongst sections 3 and 4 on the SAT, or one question among the whole category of ACT test questions for math. But even if it's just 1 or 2 questions, if you can get that question correct and get the raw point in your credit category, in your credit win column, and if you can do that quickly and efficiently and successfully, that puts you in a value-added position. Because remember, the math on either major standardized test, the math is really just a series of formulas, applications, and theoretical concepts. And if you know the math theory, and if you're familiar with the macro concepts, and if you know the micro formulas, you can put that together for a very winning combination. So I would encourage you, if you use Quizlet cards, or if you use traditional flashcards or post-it notes or things of that nature, I would encourage you to add the magic triangles, magic right triangles, 3, 4, 5, as well as 5, 12, 13 to your study list. Because knowing those magic triangles and knowing those patterns and knowing them quickly, efficiently, and correctly will put you in a value-added position to be successful on standardized tests, and also to understand certain math problems more quickly and more directly. So once again, my name is Ernest Manelli, founder of My Action Plan for College. Please feel free to like this video, subscribe to our growing YouTube channel, and we will have more great educational content to come. Thank you so much.